Been to Jesus for the cleansing power. Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are you coming spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucified? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are you coming spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are you coming spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Today, Lord, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Let's sing another song this morning.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
As I journey through the land, singing as I go, pointing souls to Calvary, to the crimson flow. Many arrows pierce my soul from without within, but my Lord leads me on, through Him I must win. Oh, I want to see Him, look upon His face, then I sing forever of His saving grace. On the streets of glory, let me lift my voice. Cares all past, home at last, ever to rejoice. When before me billows rise from the mighty deep, then my Lord directs my bark, He does safely keep, and He leads me gently on through this world below. He's a real friend to me, oh I love Him so. Oh, I want to see Him, look upon His face, let us sing forever of His saving grace. On the streets of glory, let me lift my voice. Cares all past, home at last, ever to rejoice. Oh, I want to see Him, look upon His face, let us sing forever of His saving grace. On the streets of glory, let me lift my voice. Cares all past, home at last, ever to rejoice. Cares all past, home at last, ever to rejoice.
If you have your Bibles this morning, let's turn to Matthew chapter 6. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Matthew chapter 6, and we're going to start at verse 19. I want to teach a little bit this morning on wants, needs. I want to touch a little bit on desire. I also want to touch a little bit on frustration this morning. Matthew 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth. I'm going to read that again. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, which moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moths nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through more steel. Amen. You may be seated this morning. I really want to talk about where our hearts are this morning. I want to talk about what we're seeing for ourselves. What are we striving for? What is our goal? What are we here to accomplish? What are we here to achieve? What are we here for? You know, a lot of times we get them spots in our lives where we want. Brother Dan, we want that hot rod. We want that fast car. We want that motorcycle. We got that. I need. This is. We get our needs and our wants mixed up. We lose focus on what really is important. We lose that connection.
Come on.
That connection with God. You ever on a cell phone call and you're in the middle of a sentence with somebody? Me and Sister have been battling with this for the last 2 weeks with me calling. You're in this middle of a sentence and the phone cuts out. Then you got to try to piece together what someone else was trying to say. You got to try to figure out what someone else was trying to get across. And then you put this all together in your mind. And what can happen? You can get mad. You can get happy. You can get excited. You can get frustrated. You can get angry. All because of the things that are in your mind. And we really don't know what the truth is because, Brother Dan, we were cut off. The phone call was dropped. Now we allow our minds to start dictating what was really going to happen. We allow our minds to tell us the outcome.
Right.
We allow our minds to tell us this is going to be a good day. This is going to be a bad day. Instead of staying focused and realize it's just a day.
Right.
See, we determine, Brother Dan, when we get up in the morning, if you're like me, you sit up out of bed and is that going to hurt? Am I going to have pain today? Am I going to be able to do what I got to do today? Well, this ain't where I thought this message was going to go this morning. But we allow our minds to dictate before things even happen. We allow our minds to start judging with what's going to happen.
Right.
We start determining this is what's going to happen before anything ever happens. To get back to that phone call, you were already determined what was been said. But then all of a sudden you get that return phone call and what you thought was going to happen, what you thought was the message, was so far off.
Right. Come on.
Was so far off. And you got to say, wow, I missed that. I missed it because I didn't stay focused. I didn't say, well, instead of allowing my mind to start running around and figuring things out, I didn't let myself stay focused and say, I'll get that call back. And I'll get the true meaning of the problem. I'll get my true direction. See, we get part way with God. How many times have we come to an altar and we start getting a piece and then all of a sudden we want to jump up, we want to run until we get the full instructions, so we're not staying focused, we're not staying determined that, God, I need the whole vision. I need the whole purpose. We cut ourselves short because I got this. This is how I see it playing out. This is how I see it's going to work. We start laying up treasures. We start making things up for ourselves because this is the way I want it.
Right.
This is the way I want it to happen. See, we lose our focus because this is what I need in my Gage is laying in bed, getting ready to go to South Carolina, Brother Dan. He's got his eyes closed, and he's seeing all these big pigs walk in front of his stand. He's seeing this monster buck come with, can't even hold his head up because it's so big. He already got this all determined. He already told his dad, I'm getting a bigger buck than you, because this is what I need. What are me and Thomas seeing? Relaxing, being out in the woods, seeing the picture. See, we get so focused on what we think we need, we miss the big picture. We miss the fellowship. We miss the important stuff. Just went and bought a new cell phone this weekend. My God, I hate buying cell phones. They are so stinking expensive. And it seems like they'll only last about 2 years, and then they're done. Once when you're done paying them off, they're done. Salesman's there, he wants to show you all this fancy stuff. I said, look, I know what I need. See, when you go to a salesman, watch out.
Yes.
Right.
Watch out, because that salesman, he's going to shine that penny up. He's going to make it look pretty. See, this is where the adversary comes in. He's going to make things look good. He's going to make, oh, this is exactly what you need right now. This is going to make things so much better. See, and then all of a sudden, our mind ain't where it's supposed to be. Now I'm over here. I'm missing the big dent on the backside of the vehicle. Now I'm missing that crack on the screen on my new cell phone, Brother Dan, because, man, this salesman, he's showing it off. He's showing me all the good parts. You know one thing about a salesman? He ain't going to come and tell you what's wrong with it.
Right.
He's not going to come and tell you, oh, this is broke. Oh, in 2 weeks, this is going to happen. They sold me on this stupid glass protector. Let me tell you what I see with this glass protector. Brother Dan, he said, man, you can put this on here, and if you watch the video, they're going to show you them taking hammers and hitting this phone, and it's not going to crack, it's not going to scuff. All right, let's do it. $50 later. He took an alcohol wipe, wiped it off. Okay, you got to clean it. See, this is what they want to show you. They didn't want to tell me what it was all about. I thought, man, they're going to pour something over this. They opened the other packet, pulled the exact same thing out that looked like an alcohol wipe, wiped over it. There you are, you're done. All it was is 2 little wipes they wiped over, and this is supposed to protect it for $50. Ain't going to scratch. Let me tell you something. I told the guy, I said, I'll be back in 6 weeks and I'll show you all the scratches all over this phone. But what the salesman said, oh, this is the best stuff, this stuff is going to work. We allow that adversary to come in and tell us, Brother Dan, this is exactly what you need. This is what's going to make you feel better. This is what's going to bring joy in your life. This is what's going to bring the happiness. This is what's going to fix all your problems. Like that miracle water. Brother Dan, that miracle water. I think I talked about this the other Sunday. That miracle water, man, you drink this, things are going to be perfect. Let me tell you about that miracle water. All that is a distraction to get your focus off of God.
That's right. Come on.
See, we allow them little things, to come in and distort our vision. Now I understand. Give me a pair of scissors. Got a pair of scissors? We allow that adversary to come in and distort our vision. But then we see that water that I was talking about. oh, I'll drink it. I'll just go along with it. And what happened with just going along with it? Now all of a sudden your mind's going to start entertaining, well, maybe this will work.
Come on.
Maybe
Amen.
this will happen. Well, you'll drink that miracle water and Brother Dan will get up tomorrow morning. I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so bad. And then we start focusing on, man, maybe that stuff did work. But we truly lose focus on why we're going through our trial.
Right.
Why we're going through our mess. Too many times we walk through our situation like this.
Come on. Amen.
Just you tried that part. You look through your struggle, look through your trial of how you're trying to see. We try to see the little part, Brother Dan.
Right.
See, I can see something. I can see something. So that's what I got to work for. I can see something going on.
Right.
But we're not seeing the big picture. We get so worried, God, where are you at? Where are you at in my trial? Where are you at with my struggle? Lord, where are you at?
Right.
But the adversary has us so bound up.
Come on.
So bound up that we cannot focus on what's true. We can't focus on what is real. So all we're seeing, I can see the pain out this side. I can see the bills piling up on this side. But we're not seeing what God is doing because the devil has us so bound,
Right.
so tore up, that he's not allowing us to see what is truly good in the situation. We're not focused. We're not determined. Hey, God is really here. How many times have we went through a struggle, went through a trial? God, where are you in this?
Right.
Where are you? Why are you forsaking me? Why are you leaving me? Why do I gotta go through this?
Yes.
And as we're looking through and we're not seeing what God is doing, we're losing our treasure. We're losing what God is really doing. The Bible says about mansions being built.
Right.
Mansions right now being built in heaven for me, for you, for everyone. Who truly believes that?
Amen.
But we have to stand on faith.
Right.
What's one thing you want in your mansion? If you could pick anything from your heart, what is one thing you would want in your mansion?
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
Well, God knows.
Right.
What one thing you would want in your mansion?
Music.
Music. I can tell you, man, I want everything God's going to give.
Right.
Amen.
I want big windows. I want
Amen.
big windows. And Brother Tommy, out every window, I'm going to see me a big old buck gauge. I'm going to see me wild animals. I'm going to see rolling hills. And I know I'm going to receive it
Right.
because I can see it.
Amen.
I can see that God knows my heart. I can see that God knows these things that I enjoy.
Right.
But yet, here on earth, it's hard to see what God's doing. It's hard to see that God is in my situation right now. Because that adversary is here to pick
Right.
and pluck and disturb and make things So you can't stay focused on what God is doing.
Right.
Come here, Danny. Stand right, I guess. How long you guys been coming to this church? 5 years, six years? Almost 6 years?
Yeah.
How many pews are in this church? How many pews are in the church? Okay. Now I said that.
Oh, no, that's not a few.
I said that. Every service you came in here, every service you passed these pews, but never seen what was right around you.
Right.
How many times were you in this building? How many times has God tried to work things out? Is God working things out? But you're not seeing them because you're not focused.
Right.
You're not focused on what is truly going on. Danny, come here a minute. Stand right here. How many pews are in this building?
7.
Because he knows. I guarantee you, until I bring him up next week, and I say, Danny, how many pews are in this building? He's going to say 7. He's going to say 7 because now he knows, thank you, brother, he knows what is going on around him. See, we need to know that God is around us. We need to know that God is working in our situation. God can deliver us from our problems. We need to know.
Thank you, Lord. Amen.
You don't need to just sit and think, God, where are you at? God, what are you doing for me today? Lord, I know that you're in this. Lord, I know that you are all about this. Lord, and I need to stand on that faith. I need to stand on that rock to know. See, we need to know. We need to know that God can. We need to know that God is the only answer this morning.
That's right. Come on.
God is the only answer this morning.
Thank you, Lord.
It's not about what I want.
Right.
Well, Dan, I'd love to snap my fingers and never have a pain again.
Right, amen.
I'd love to snap my fingers for you, brother, never have a pain again. For finances, I'd like to snap my fingers and just be gone. For family issues, gone.
Amen. Come on.
Addiction, gone.
Amen.
Heartache, gone. But until God comes and takes us back, takes us home, and puts me in my mansion, I have to go through some things.
Right.
I have to go through some things. But I can go through them things with my head held high.
Amen.
With my head held high.
That's right. Come on. Amen.
As long as that I stay focused on who He is.
Amen.
You know, it's like mowing grass. Just cousin, I'll teach you this one day. When you want to mow a straight line, you ever see a farmer's field? How they plow, Brother Dan, they plow that straight and them straight roads. You ever wonder why that cornfields are? They don't just go like this. They're all nice and straight. Because when that farmer and that mower guy is on that mower, that tractor, he's focused forward. You're not worried about what's going on behind you. Because what's going on behind you is already done and gone and over with. That's already accomplished. So we just got to focus forward.
That's right.
Stay straight with the Lord and walk that straight line.
Amen. That's right.
Thank you, Lord.
It's when we lose focus. It's when we lose focus, we lose God.
Right.
morning, I had me a puppy up here. Says Kelly, a puppy. Sits back, maybe a little kitty cat or something. They won't hear a word I be saying. They wouldn't be hearing a word I be saying. Brother Dan, if I had me a big old thing of chocolate up here, man, I ain't listening to nothing that pastor is saying. I am going to get me my sugar fix by the end of the day, and it's going to be a good day. You can't lose what God has given us.
That's right. Come on.
We can't lose and allow something to slip in our lives
Amen.
to ruin our walk.
Amen.
So what's the devil going to put in your life to mess you up this morning? What's the devil going to put in your life this morning to mess you up? You're wrong. What's the devil going to put in your life to mess you up? You're wrong. What's the devil going to put in your life?
Distraction.
You're wrong. Come on. What's the devil going to put in your life?
Absolutely nothing.
You're wrong. What's the devil going to put in your life? The reason I'm saying you're wrong is because the devil's going to use something that you're not looking for.
Amen. That's so
The
true.
devil is going to use something that you are not looking for because he knows what you're trying to protect against.
Right.
This is why we need to truly stay focused on God, because when that slips in, Lord, I need you to take this today.
Right.
Lord, I need you to move in this situation today. See, we can't keep our focus on that devil, because then all we're going to do is that's all we're going to see. And we're going to miss the part that we need to be praising and worshiping and seeking God.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Too many people are wrapped up in what the devil is doing. They're wrapped up in what that adversary is trying to throw at me. I don't care what that adversary throws at me. As long as I got my eye on God, I am protected from what that devil is trying to throw.
Amen.
Yes. As long as I am focused on God.
Amen.
Yes. You know, you can go out on a summer day, Brother Dan. You know, I haven't seen too many of these this year, lightning bugs. In the darkest day, where you can't even see your hand in front of your face, that lightning bug will shine.
Right.
That lightning bug could lead your way. But once you stop looking for that light, once you stop looking for that glimmer of hope, all that comes around you is darkness. But with that glimmer of hope, that needs to encourage each and every one of us this morning. That God is there. We need to build on that hope. Because one thing I know about lightning bugs, where there's one, there's two.
Right.
Where there's two, there's four. Where there's four, there's eight.
Right.
The more we stay determined to serve God, the more we stay focused on God, God's going to show up.
That's right. Amen.
And
Thank
Danny,
you,
I know
Lord.
you won your football game Friday night, but what usually happens to the team's spirit once the other team scores? You come down. Man, I ain't got so much pep, man. This might not be as easy as I thought. Man, I watched the football game Friday night, man. Once they scored, they were all fired up. They were all, but if you look at the other team, the more Solanco scored, the heavier the other team got.
Right.
We don't have to stay in that heaviness.
That's right. Come on.
You don't have to stay in that heaviness this morning.
Right.
There is a way out. There is a way out of that mess this morning. There is a way to get rid of that darkness. But Nancy, I had me a flashlight, even as bright as it is in here. Hey, give me your phone. Someone give me some truck. Oh, my wife has a flashlight. Here. Yeah, I got it.
Good night.
Here's over.
He said it don't work.
You push the button. Don't push the button, son.
Don't look into the one because we'll blind you. As bright as it is in here. As heavy as your situation is this morning, there's still more hope.
Right, amen. Thank you, Lord.
See, we limit God.
Right.
We limit God. Lord, you're only going to take me so far. Well, I never said that.
Come on.
How many of us prayed and said, Lord, just pay this month's bills?
Come on.
Lord,
Forgive us, Lord.
Lord, just touch this situation. God is more than we see.
Right.
Amen.
Amen.
God can do more than we're allowing to. Come on.
Thank you, Lord.
If I was to tell you this morning, that every need that you have today will be met, how many of us would come up with all the needs that we need? We start at the top.
Right.
This is most important. This is my biggest problem. And then this is my next problem. This is my next problem. This is, I need my health fixed, my finances, my anger. And we keep going until we get tired. Well, I can deal with this.
Come on.
I can deal with the rest.
Come on.
Lord, if you pay my electric bill this month, I'll deal with it next month. Lord, if you just allow me to get through this day,